Are we getting ripped off with the new type of event? Let's take a look. Hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons, make sure to subscribe. And let's talk about the type of event that we're normally getting. As you know, we're not getting the normal events that we used to get before to get these event vehicles like the F14 and stuff, right? But the thing is, they are pretty much the same of what they were with some minor differences, right? The main thing is that they are basically divided into type of vehicles so that you don't have to play the game, you know, for too many hours to get more than one of the vehicles, right? So you can get all of the vehicles that you would get normally in the 3-event vehicle or the 3-vehicle event, right? But are we getting ripped off because of that? I have a code, so bear that in mind, okay, guys? But yeah, let's talk a little bit about it. So how was it before? So before, basically, it was like this. This was a normal type of event that we used to get. This is from the December 2023, right? The winter event. We can take a look on 2022, in 2022, for example, for the summer event as well. And, well, what is the difference here? Like I said, the main one is that you need to play with the 3 types of vehicles each 2 days, you know, to get the marks of distinction. And then it would be around 60,000 points, 120,000 points for you to get each 2 days, or 60,000 points each day for you to actually get all the vehicles, playing with 3 different types of vehicles that you normally would not enjoy too much because it would be too much. It was too much of an event. And how many points you would get for each mark of distinction. This is where people tend to believe that we are getting ripped off. But you tell me, what was the difference? Well, the difference was that used to be 40,000 mission points each of the events, okay? So basically it would mean that it is 20,000 mission points each day or 40,000 mission points each 2 days for each vehicle. So what it is right now, if we go to the game, you can take a look that it is, what? 45,000 mission points, right? So it is an increase. So are we getting ripped off? A bit. This is where the difference comes up. In the normal schedule of getting an event vehicle for you, for your own personal use, it's more, but not a lot more. You know, it would be like 1 or 2 matches max more if you played normally, getting enough kills and stuff like that, right? So it's nothing too crazy. I think the problem really is, and something that they really need to change in this type of event, is this little thing here, the coupon upgrade. It is around 750,000 points for you to actually be able to sell the vehicle that you get. This is a lot. If you take a look on the older events, you would get basically the coupon by actually getting to the 10th star over here, which means that it would be a little bit different. Instead of getting just the vehicle there, and you would get the mission points, you know, enough certain amount of mission points to actually make, you know, be able to trade the vehicle. You would need to continue the stars for more days, and then get, you know, the coupon itself, and then change it up, the coupon that you had, for one that it's tradable. That would be a little bit different, right? It's pretty much the same on the regards of how many points you need to get. The main difference here is that each 2 days you would need to get a star for 2 more days, instead of just playing around and getting mission points throughout the whole event to get a certain amount of points. But how many points would it be? Well, think about it. If it's 40,000 mission points, as we see here, 40,000 mission points for each vehicle, it means that you would need to actually get one vehicle for one, you know, vehicle for you to get. It would be 400,000 instead of this 750, which is almost twice as much, isn't it? So, yeah, for the normal event, for you to get the vehicle itself, it's not really that big of a deal, I don't think. I mean, it's 5,000 mission points each star, which tends to be a lot at the end of the day. But I mean, you are getting only one vehicle each time, so it's fine, it's okay, right? The problem comes when you are trying to sell the vehicle. If you're trying to sell the vehicle, it's almost twice as much. Almost twice as much, you know, for each vehicle. So remember, if we get 3 of these vehicles, it will be, you know, twice as much for each of them. So that's where I think Ajude needs to change a little bit, and that's where they are trying a little bit to get too much, maybe. Because at the end of the day, guys, you cannot like buy these things. You cannot buy this. You can buy the stars and stuff, but this, there's no way you can buy this. You used to actually be able to buy these. If you actually think about it, in the normal ones that you would get to the 10th star, you could actually buy the 2 remaining stars using golden eagles in real money, and then you would get the vehicle and it would be fine, right? The sellable coupon, right? But right now you can not even buy this. You have to play 750,000 mission points to actually be able to sell it. This creates 2 problems. One of them is, for me, for example, there is no reason to get a boat, for example. I don't play boats normally. So it means that even for me to sell it, you know, maybe I will play boats for me to sell it instead of keeping it. I need to play so much, and I cannot, like, if I miss a little bit, I cannot buy it or anything like that, that it's just not worth to actually sell it. And then I just don't do the event. It comes down to that, right? And I see a lot of people having these problems, doing this with vehicles that they don't really want. Because normally, before, you would get a vehicle that you don't want because you would sell it, but now you cannot buy it or anything like that, or it's just too much, and then people just don't do the event because of that, right? So at the end of the day, this creates another thing as well, which is a rarity to people that really put the effort in, and the vehicles will have a very large price. And this could be a good thing, this could be a bad thing, each to their own opinion, right? But at the end of the day, I still believe we can kind of compromise over here a little bit, right? Maybe it doesn't need to be 400,000, but 750, let's be honest, it's kind of too much, right? So this is the real problem, I think, with this type of event, and if they change a little bit on that, it will greatly improve the ability for people to actually want to play these events and do the amount of work that they need to do to get these vehicles. But you tell me if you like this new model or the older model. I know more or less what the opinion of you guys will be like, but let me know in the comments nonetheless. And yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye. See ya.